Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon and Sagittarius reading. I am wanting to emphasize to all of you that these are general readings. So they are not specific. They're not in response to an individual question, which ordinarily frames a reading. I pick up on the energies that I'm connected to and that I gain while I'm doing the readings, and my description of the cards is meant to be general, to anticipate all the myriad of conditions and moods and conflicts, joys that you're experiencing right now. A personal reading is, if you're interested in that, the information is in the description box below. But I do want to caution that personal readings, just like general readings, are really framed by the question that is asked. And so the more information that I receive as the result of your desire for a reading, the context of your concern, the best readings are those in which the person, you, who wants the reading gives me the context for their concerns. That information saves me a lot of work at trying to guess at what would be most useful for you. So, having said that, I thank all of you who have responded to my free giveaways on or about the first of each month. I choose those winners from the comment section and the donation section previously received. So thank you for your presence here now and all the ways that you support me. It is felt and I'm honored. Aquarius, your overall energy for this full moon is the Lord of Jades, or the King of Pentacles. This is you in a very commanding place in your life. You have a clear idea of what it is you're building, and you are building it according to your vision. This is you having accumulated a fair amount of resources, wealth, achievements along the way, to such an extent that you can be generous. You are doing what you do on behalf of a community. That community can be your family, it can be a larger community, it can be the world. But what you're creating, what you're building has value, and it is meant to last. And that is in part how you are able to give access to others to the way that you have built what you are building. You are modeling the actualization of a dream, of something powerful that is valuable to others. In the 10th house, the 9 of Cups is a lovely complement. This is really the area of your social identity, the way others see you. The 9 of Cups sees you as a master in as much as the way that you perform your responsibilities, the way that you go about creating your abundance, providing for others is something that gives you joy. And as it gives you contentment, gives you satisfaction in knowing that you have been able to build something that is useful to others, that provides for the needs of others. And that is part of your own acceptance of your value, your own validation of your worth, your own ultimate goal of doing something that is valuable to others is a satisfaction that it gives to you. In the first house, the 10 of Cups is describing the beautiful community, which is the focus of your efforts. This is you being a part of a place where you are safe, where you value more than the material comfort or abundance that you've created. But whatever this community has collectively is shared. It's shared for the purpose of supporting one another wherever they are. And this is also about the transition into the value of what you do telegraphing itself, rippling out into the larger world. You are spearheading, in many cases, many of you, this move to a kinder, gentler world. Even if it's your world, your family, your home, your business. This is an example of the way that people work together for more than material comfort or value, but they work for the value of learning the lessons of their experience and sharing those lessons with others as a way of giving support to those that are struggling. In the fourth house, the house of your home, your soul, your family, the servant or page of swords is describing a place where you may be unclear about how to move forward in your home life, how to translate the work that you do that is so out in the world, that finds so much satisfaction in the world that you may be casting about for how to move forward. You may be open to new ideas, having a question, not sure, maybe getting some advisement that is unclear to you or doesn't seem to connect with what you're doing. We'll find out more about this. And in the seventh house, the house of your significant others, we have the Hanged Man, and this is actually clear by absence. You're considering how to cultivate a fresh perspective, how to open up and think differently about something that is going to help you leverage something that you desire. This, because it's in the house of your significant others, I believe it bears upon the way in which you relate to family members, intimates, or partners in a way that you feel that you are dissatisfied with where you've been in this particular regard, and you're looking for new insight, new understanding of your patterns, of the things that you have sought or what you have manifest as being no longer supportive of the direction you see possible for yourself in the world. But you're understanding this is a lack in your life, or at least the Aquarians I'm talking to realize that more could be done here. Even if that's friendships, a business partner, casting about for a partner in crime, someone who shares your goals and values and is equally able to support you as you support them. And if this reading is resonating for you, Aquarius, please like this video, share this with others, and comment below if you feel so moved, and subscribe to my channel. And I picked two cards, and both are equally as fear. I'll start there. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. It's so interesting that the Nine of Cups, a sense of real satisfaction with yourself, real mastery of your efforts and your skills to achieve what it is that gives you comfort and security on the planet. And at the same time, you're aware that there's something missing in your relationships, your ability to connect perhaps with others, or perhaps dissatisfaction with who you've been connecting with. And guilt. I release my beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Interesting. So there's a connection here. So this is definitely about, not sure which is less intimidating. I'm going to sort of splay them out here just because we're not running away from hard stuff here. And I know, Aquarius, you're not either. So I'm going to still pull something from the Hummingbird Oracle, which is usually very light and playful. And I pulled migrating into new territory. As the breezes grow cooler, it's time for a change. So you already know, Aquarius, what is missing in your life, what you want to shift, where you are in command, and where you feel at a loss. The first house, 10 of Cups, is clarified by the 5 of Wands in the second house and the 4 of Wands in the third house. You are working amongst a team with others in ways that you actually lead through your willingness to step out back from control. You're actually encouraging others to work together in a collaborative fashion, and this is helping you solve problems. This is part of the satisfaction that you get in releasing control, knowing that you've invested in your team and supporting them to work from their place of strength so that any successes you experience can be claimed by the entire team. This team can include family, this can include colleagues, co-workers, whoever you work with, but you value that collaboration. That's what shapes all of your possessions, things that are going to support the growth of and support individuals on your team to work from a place of their strength, to show them how to do that. The 4 of Wands is almost contradictory here. I see you working towards a foundation that you want to build among your intimates, within your community, perhaps, among neighbors, friends, even family members. There's a commitment to growth that you're celebrating. This can be a marriage, this can be a graduation, not necessarily yours. This can be of someone who is significant to you that you can participate in as a part of the celebratory community. Whatever this particular event is, it is about launching the growth and expansion of the collective, of others, in much the way that a marriage is two people coming together to share their vision and to work towards that. The Servant of Swords in the 4th house is clarified by the 5 of Coins in the 5th house and the Knight of Swords in the 6th house. There is a big change that you are impacting in your financial and material experience. Something tells me that you have gone beyond the narrative that was written for you. You've gone beyond the way that you were defined or labeled as part of your family of origin or your social conditioning. Whatever community that was a part of rearing you is a place where you were confined to perhaps a particular role in life, a particular income, a particular location, family, or occupation, in whatever way that you were seen as limited, and reminding you that this was not necessarily done to be mean. This was done as a way of protecting you, perhaps by those who themselves had not had a lot of exposure or access to alternatives to making money or getting work, so that you have moved beyond that. You've moved beyond that sense of inadequacy or limitation that was imposed on you. And instead, you are charging forward, looking at new ideas, new ways to work with people, new ways of improving on your daily practice. If that is about your health, you are becoming more efficient, more productive, and you value those things as being important. Those are the things that make you a better collaborator, and you value that very highly. At the same time, you are understanding that it is your job to infuse the group, infuse your coworkers, your team, or your family members with the new ideas, with enlightenment, with alternatives, with a new perspective. That same perspective that you are reaching for in your personal understanding of how to make yourself more open to a deeper connection, a significant connection in your life. In the 7th house, the Hanged Man is clarified by the 6 of Wands in the 8th house and the Death card in the 9th house. Yeah, your spiritual or educational, your higher values are being reborn. You're actually experiencing a significant shift from the way that you have come up and mastered your environment and your effort, your professional environment. You are releasing that. You are accepting the benefits, the rewards of your efforts, but you're no longer looking at leadership as the goal of your efforts. You're working in many ways in greater alignment with the collective as collaborators, as active participants and collaborators in whatever it is that you are growing, whatever it is that you are working towards. It's a new community that you're moving towards, a new idea of community. And as a result of that, you are playing your part as an equal among others, no matter what your mastery is, no matter what your leadership looks like. In practical terms, you are being committed as you expect others to commit to the collective and its goals. And as you are successful in your particular role, you elevate that collective. This is what is impacting the world. In your small way, you are contributing to a new way of valuing our efforts together. And it is that value from your peers, your team, your co-workers, your employees, whoever they are, your family members, that is what you value. Their regard for you as an equal with special strengths and skills. In the 9th house, the 10th house, the 9 of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Wands and the 2 of Cups. You're definitely opening up your heart in a significant way. Because of the unique role you play in a certain environment, you are opening up to being the supporter rather than the leader. You have invested your vision into whatever team of allies you work with. And in that way, you are understanding that your effort, your shift, your rebirth is a result of your ability to love yourself, prioritize your heart's desire, your vision, your potential as the thing that moves you forward. It's not the desire for greater wealth. It's not the desire to lead people. It's the desire to support the collective, to manage itself moving forward and experiencing its efforts in terms of love, confidence, growth, relaxation, support. And that means being capable and being available to support others. This is what's making for a deeper desire for your connections. You're looking for connections that are of individuals who are similarly envisioned, who recognize and value the goals you value, that understand that self-respect, self-honor has to precede any ability to work productively together. That self-honor, that self-respect is about knowing your strengths, honoring your vision, pursuing your potential. On that basis, that's what I believe you're looking for. That's what is missing. And not knowing what to do is really the discomfort, perhaps, that you've felt with the incredible challenge and progress you're making in your collective life, in your professional life. How you are perhaps desiring a deeper emotional connection as a result of that, of the experiences you've had, wanting to hook up with others who are sharing the same vision and ability, willingness to work for that. I'm going to finish off this reading, Aquarius, with a yogic path oracle. And as before, I'm going to read the meaning of this card, Prana, from the beautiful guidebook created by Sahara Rose. So prana is flexible and creative, subtle essence of vital force, life force, and breath. When you are prana-full, you are beaming with vital life force. Energy flows easily throughout your body, and you are at one with divine consciousness. You dance through life with fluid movement, and your energy extends out of your body, felt by those surrounding you. You are in control of your breath and utilize it to move life force around you, bringing your mind, body, and spirit into balance. Continue to breathe into the light that exists within you. This is your connection to universal pranic energy. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for this powerful reading. Until next time, Namaste.